Defense, Simons has an open look, fires, and that's wayward. Rebound comes right to Deni Avdija. Takes it up on Zach Edey.
To retreat back to his man.
Avdija steps out, sends it across the arc. Sharp a three. Shaden Sharp shooting 31. Here's Avdija off the screen from Klingon. Got in deep and finger rolled it in.
I've mentioned it a few times, Kev, over the last few games. Donovan has really excelled. Driver.
Kennard throws one up over Klingon that won't go. Avdija beat him to the rock. Speeds out of backcourt. Beats two men ahead to Sharp. Sets him up for a lay-in in transition.
Oh, the Grizzlies knew it coming into tonight's matchup. This is a different Blazers group than the last one they saw in Moda.
Depth of this Grizzlies is
crazy.
Part of their superpower. Deni Avdija. Up it comes here to Shaden Sharp. Surveys these two defenders, and Avdija on the wing. An open three. Drilled another one. Avdija, who has 10 points in the first quarter and counting. Crossover in low on Wells. Came up, a deflection grab by Memphis. Here to Bane. Pippen with a three that goes over the iron. Deni.
A little adjusting, but I'm just happy he's back.
And guys, Matisse earlier, actually steered in Matisse.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brooke. And when you know, Lamar, that you've got a shot blocker like Donovan Klingon behind. Jackson, ambidextrous, shoots the three with the right hand, as you can see there.
That counts.
He goes lefty in the paint, and that time Deni trailing for three. Memphis from three tonight, 3 of 11. Up the floor, Klingon. The lob to the cup. Unable to turn and make the catch. Bane across, trolling that one. Came up short. Rebound tip. Undercut is Klingon. He pops to his feet. Avdija, in the meantime, drills a three. Out it comes to Tamani. Passes up the three to drive into traffic and banks it up and in as he climbs the ladder. Wow.
He's not throwing a pass that nice and not coming away with a bucket. He gave his teammate a chance to get the bucket. But if the teammate didn't want it, he was going to take it.
Getting another great looking three off the Klingon tonight's play. 2 back in the loss column behind Dallas for the 10th spot. Phoenix is wedged in between the two teams. Blazers the longest, tallest team in the NBA. Kamara swings over here to Deni Avdija.
Wow.
Whoa! Dead corner gains the edge. Hook pass outside to Deni Avdija. Top side to Scoot. Drive and kick. Avdija, three up and in. Deni's night. 5-69-56 count. Avdija comes back again, right at Bane to the glass. Lay it up. No.
He got the 2-for-1 note.
Chicken dinner on Sunday, just like at Grandma's house. Every Sunday, baby. Simons to begin things, cashing in a three, and it sweeps in. Spins up a lay-in that won't go, and the rebound to Avdija on the run. Sidearms to come beyond the arc. Bane the other way. A quick toss from three is off. Avdija on the floor. Hands off to Kamara. Back to Avdija. Squares up. Klingon keeping it alive, tapping it, hustle play. Recovered by Klingon, ahead to Sharp, up the floor. There's Deni at the rim to redirect and lay it up and in. Beautiful pass right there at the rim. Deni, double team, slipping the screen. Kamara extends to lay it in.
We've seen Deni handle the ball. We've seen
Kamara for three. Front iron, no. Rebound tip, grabbed by Deni Avdija. To Sharp. Gets by the edge of the defense and laid it in with a left hand.
Well, good catch. It's like an interception for Shady because that ball was going across the court.
Simons threads his way through. Finds Deni Avdija. Perfect form. No go. Rebound Reef. The putback. It's blocked inside. Aldama comes down. Gets in deep on Edey. Steps by him. Flips it up and in. Deni Avdija getting it done any way he can. Well, they need
the ball to Hot Chicken.
Yeah, Edey gets a piece of that one. Comes off the window. Klingon with it. Deni Avdija is tied up by Pippen. And a jump. Pippen Jr. No. Tip jam attempt by Edey. Comes off long to Matisse. Centering pass to Avdija. The 1-2 to the cut. Broken up by Vince Williams. It's interception. Matisse Thybulle. Up it comes to Deni. Races in. Trying to extend. Huff beat him right there to the rim to block it. What's wrong with you? You don't want to relive the glory days? Here's Bane into the lane.
You got to move on.
Okay.
You got to move on.
Avdija defensive play.
Yeah, we got tons of Blazer highlights that are sitting there waiting for us.
Simons looks right, moves left, draws to Simons. Around and out. Murray fights off a defender for the rebound to Deni Avdija for three. That's short. Rebound taken on the run by Pippen. A Klingon screen. Up, backpedaling. They'll drive it inside. Try to scoop it to Klingon.
Nothing
Intercepted by Bane.
Yeah.
Right-hander is off over two defenders. Avdija leaves it out there to Kamara. From behind, Bane taps it free. Up the comes to Avdija. Splits two defenders into the lane. Kick out pass. Shaden will raise for three. Back iron. It's handled with one hand by Avdija. He'll reload in, dude. Hook the pass. Deflected. Sharp unable to save it along the end line at Avdija. He'll reload in, dude. Hook the pass. Deflected. Sharp unable to save it along the end line at tipped by Simons. Coming up with it is Avdija off the floor. Shaden Sharp jams on the brakes and is fouled. 1 of 16 shooting from the field here in the fourth quarter. Jackson inside, bottled up, ball stripped, grabbed by Avdija off the floor. Here comes Simons.
So 1 of 17 now.
Into the lane, Avdija. The sidestep backhand, no. Followed by Reith is up and in. The Blazers with that bucket. 5 of 20 shooting from the field here in the quarter. 1 of 7 from 3.
Time is on their side.
Jackson trailing. He misses a three. Rebound, Avdija. Fires it outside. Stepping up is Kamara for the two-hand jam.
Those possessions are even better if you can get a leak out and a wide open two.